Hello everybody and welcome to a gameplay walkthrough of Papercade. So this is the opening screen. I've already logged in. I'm going to hit the start button and you'll see that you enter Papercade in play mode. There's the tabs below: play, create, and profile. So in play mode you have various ways that you can browse the community feeds of games. So there's featured games, the most popular games, the newest games that are made by various members in our community. And so I'm going to show you what one of the games looks like. Let me just take, I don't know, maybe Meeting Room 209. So this has been made by somebody named Jeffrey, and it's been played 100 times and there's 25 likes. And I'm going to go ahead and launch it. And so all of these games are stored in the cloud, and I've loaded this game of Jeffrey's and we're going to play through it. So it says, I've worked at my office for 10 years but never saw anyone go into Meeting Room 209. One day I decided to go, or to finally have a look inside. And so all the Papercade games take place in these boxes, so you can see that everything is kind of has this kind of paper craft, paper cutout aesthetic. And when you have a little icon like this above above a character, you can tap it and it says something. Let's peek inside, shall we? So I guess we're going to tap on the door. The door creaked open. So let's go next. So you see that we moved over to the next box. So you can kind of tell a story in Papercade using multiple boxes, each one being one chapter or one level of the story or game. So I stepped inside. Let's see what's in this box. Whoa, this is what's in Meeting Room 209. That's crazy. Aha, wow, it's a beach. At any point in time, I can point out this little feature here. You can take a screenshot, and if you wanted to, you could go and share this if you found this really entertaining. You can also zoom in at any point in time and sort of take your screenshot at that angle. So what's with this door? Go back to work? No way. Let's tap on the phone. I called some of my friends into the office. My coworker friends came and we got our groove on. And so now we get some awesome disco music. All these characters say something. Let's boogie down. She looks happy. And I guess that's where the music's playing from. I don't know if we should tap this. This is the boss calling or something. Uh-oh. Well, we never told our boss about this place. Every day we pretend to go to important meetings, but really we're just having beach parties. So that's the whole game. I can like this game now. I can share a video replay. It automatically captured a video. I can play again. But I'm going to go back to the menu. And so you can see like all these different games are made by different people. Some of them you can follow. So here I'm following actually Paul. So if you go into my following tab, you can see all the people that I'm following. But I'm going to go show you how to create these games. So under the Create tab, there are these kits that you can start from, and there's a few here, and there's lots more coming soon that we're going to be putting out. So I'll choose one of these kits, and so these kits are these kind of starting points for creation. And so I'm going to choose the Blaster kit, and it includes, you know, an alien backdrop, a cave song, and some cutouts. So let's start crafting this. And so here we have a fully functioning game ready to go, and this is where we can start from. Now we have our editing UI around, so I could go right ahead and preview this game from the start. And you can see that this is a pretty simple game with just a couple objects. If I tap this rocket, it fires, and the point of the game is to sort of, let me see if I can actually win it. Ready? Yeah, I got it. And so that's it. That's the whole game. So this is a starting off point where we can keep editing. And so I can, for example, you hear the music in the background. I can change the music to be, you know, spacey. I can grab objects, move them around. I can scale things up, down. I can rotate them. And I can add in all sorts of other objects. So I can go in to my cutout editor, to my list of cutouts, and add other objects. And there's, for example, Santa Claus I could add in. And so here's Santa Claus. I can put him over here. make them really big. You can change the backdrop. So let's make it kind of a Santa themed, Christmas themed box here. I can change this UFO to something else. Maybe the UFO is actually going to be Santa Claus. And I'm going to remove this Santa Claus, and we're going to shoot down Santa Claus. I can bring in characters. So there's all these funky little characters that have kind of pre-built animations. So I can do things like replace the head with any head that I find, even a dog's head, for example. Or I can even create a new cutout. So here I'm going to create a new cutout, and I'm going to import a picture. I'm going to import myself, so this is going to be kind of weird, but let's see if I can do this. Ready? There's me, right? So here we go. I'm going to take a picture of myself. This is how our editing tool works. You can kind of bring your photos in. You can move them around with 2 fingers, zoom in, and then you just basically trace around the shape that you want to cut it out. So here is the first little piece of imagery, and then you can keep on adding things. Like I'm going to make myself a little Santa hat or something. So let's see, what does a Santa hat look like? Kind of like this. And then I need some like white fuzzy stuff around it. So like this. There's me with the Santa hat. I'm going to put that into the scene. See, now you have me as this little paper cutout doll. And you can give me a little text saying, hello. Okay, so if you want more content beyond the backdrops that are here and the characters that you get when you start, you can always go get more. And this is where we have our store of all sorts of different craft packs that you can buy and add to your collection. So if you look at the Old Town craft pack, it's a group of thematically linked content, including backdrops, cutouts, music. And so if you purchase this pack, you can add all this stuff to your library. So you can make things with an old town setting. And so there's a bunch of stuff here, restaurant, beach, cafe, city, street. There's also packs of just characters and cutouts, retro cutouts, music, different backdrops, and we'll continue to add more of these thematic craft packs for different occasions, for Christmas and for Valentine's Day, birthdays, and all that sort of stuff. So check back here often to see what's new. And now when we play this game, we're going to hit preview again. So it's the same game as before, although we changed the alien spacecraft to Santa Claus, and we have to shoot Santa Claus down now. And now when you tap on me, I say hello. And that's it. We're starting to create something. So if I pause and continue editing, we can continue, make a story. We can add more boxes. So if I look, this is just one box, but to tell a story, we might want to get another box in. I want to put in, maybe use this kit to have our second box. And so this could be the sort of introduction or setup of a punchline, and this could be the end or conclusion. So we could sort of make this, let's see quickly what we want to do. What we want to do is get Santa Claus in here, and maybe that's it. So here we have these 2 boxes. In the first box you shoot down Santa Claus, but then later on he says, you realize that you didn't actually win. So here, let me change the text. You can change all the text in every box, the win messages, the lose messages. So Santa Claus says you can't get rid of me. Alright, so now if we go back and play this multi-box game starting here, we could have changed this message as well. So now if I actually take down Santa, it says you win at this box, and then unfortunately Santa says you can't get rid of me, and he's here. And so we can continue to evolve this story and change everything around. So I showed the backdrops, I showed changing the music, changing the text, adding new objects. So I think I've shown pretty much everything. And so once you've won the game, you can publish it. Let's go publish it here. Let's go play the whole game through, and we'll publish it and show you how it appears in the feeds. So here's this. You win. You can't get rid of me. And this one's just a simple, you tap on him and that's it. We could have decorated it some more. So now I have the publish button. I can name this something. I can give it a title, Santa game, and I can hit publish. Congratulations, your game is successfully saved. And now in my profile tab, you'll see that game and how it's published. And actually, if we go back to the play tab and load the newest games, you'll see that mine's at the top of the newest games. So, in a nutshell, that's how Papercade works. So, download it, create your games, and play some of these wacky community games. Start scrap gaming.